Welcome to this introduction to the sport of kings. That's right, it's polo, where noble horses compete for the ultimate prize, which is the chance to devour the coveted ball. There are four horses on each team, and they're each assisted by a human rider, believe it or not. And they face off on a giant field, and the horses are actually the true competitors here. So the objective of the game is simple: hit the ball through the opponent's goalposts, and whoever has more goals wins the game. The winning team of horses gets to eat the ball, and they're driven by their instinctual desire to chase and ultimately consume this plastic ball. A lot of rules in the rule book, but here's some of the main and most important ones in their rationale. You're not allowed to ride backwards. Horses get anxious when they're not able to keep their eyes on the ball, and facing backwards would cause them to panic, potentially leading to dangerous situations on the field. Each period lasts 7 minutes, because after that the horses get bored and they start to eat grass. You can only hold the mallet in your right hand, not your left hand, and that's because most horses were raised by Catholic nuns, and seeing a wooden object so close to their left side can cause a trauma response, so that one makes sense. There's the line of the ball rule, and this is one of the main rules. It's an imaginary line, and it respects the horse's natural tendency to follow the most direct path to their target. In this case, they follow the ball because they want to eat it. You're not allowed to talk to the horses because unfamiliar human voices can agitate them, and it'll trigger their flight response, and that can also be dangerous. At halftime, spectators replace the divots in the field, and this rule exists because uneven terrain can injure the horse's sensitive hooves, impeding their ability to chase the ball effectively. And speaking of spectators, there are also very strict rules for them. Spectators are not allowed to wear polka dots in the stands because the pattern can confuse the horses and make them think there are multiple balls on the field. And this has led to chaotic play and bewildered horses galloping in circles. Spectators have to wear a hat because bare heads reflect sunlight, which can temporarily blind the horses, which isn't good. Whistling is strictly prohibited. The high-pitched sound closely resembles the mating call of the rare Argentinian pampas bird, causing the horses to stop mid-game and search for potential mates. No umbrellas allowed, even in rain. Open umbrellas resemble large, colorful mushrooms to horses, triggering their natural instinct to seek shelter, and this has resulted in whole teams huddling under a single umbrella, bringing play to a standstill. Spectators seated in the first three rows have to wear knee-high rubber boots, because in the heat of the game, horses have been known to mistake bare ankles for the goalposts, and this causes confusion and potential injury to spectators. All cameras have to have purple lens caps. Horses are particularly drawn to the color purple, believing it to be a rare type of clover. This rule prevents horses from being distracted by a sea of what they perceive as delicious snacks in the audience. Spectators aren't allowed to bring mozzarella to eat at the game because it closely resembles the ball. Previously, horses have tried to exit the field to eat the cheese, and this caused some serious safety concerns. So there you have it. Polo as nature intended. Remember, you're observing a primal equine contest with high stakes. They're engaged in a complex dance of instinct, skill, and the unwavering desire and hunger for that elusive plastic ball.